My name is Sachindra Samararatne. I currently work at a particular government agency which is specifically formed for IT. I wouldn't say why I joined it, but the story today is about why I'm still there. It's been 14 years at this agency. By the way, I hope you know there was time in Sri Lanka where there were fuel queues. Did you know that? Remember? Yeah. So we were part of the solution of introducing the fuel pass. But the most interesting thing is the agency which solved the problem in November 2022 was declared as a winding down organization by His Excellency the President. And therefore, I am still part of a winding down organization for the past 1.5 years. It's a very different experience to be part of a winding down organization which technically is in transition. It's in a handover mode. It's also a place where 50% of employees have already left. So a lot of people have asked me, why are you still there? And that's why why am I still there? Why am I hanging on and in this ship which is definitely sinking? Not sure where the destination is as well. But this is also the organization who introduced the fuel pass. We're also going through a few matters, especially when it's a winding down organizations. Me and a few others, we are actually have a whatever salary that we got, we had 1/4 of it cut as well. Then again I'm asked, why are you still there? It's because I have to have a labor matter in case. So I'll tell you why I'm there. Why I'm there is because of people like this. People in Mahavilachia who is working in a BPO called On Time. If you go there to Mahavilachia, find this place called On Time BPO where there are 20 people working, mostly females, who are doing work for John Keels. They are doing knowledge services work in an area where they teach IT with the network connection. They are working and getting a really good salary and being able to improve their lives. That was my first inspiration back in 2010 to start working for this agency that I'm working now. Second is this guy in Bandaravela called Kalinga who left his corporate job in Colombo, went back to Bandaravela and started a place called the Uva Startup Hub. Today, it has 100 people and he is an entrepreneur who has built various platforms, especially during COVID, solving the problem of vegetables from the house, from people who are growing it in their house to the tables of people. So he's solving problems and he's employing people and he's creating a community in the Uva province, which is one of the poorest provinces in the country. And it's because of people like that. And thirdly, it's because of people like, his name is Sachindra in Kuliyapitiya. He started a company called Nanosoft to serve the cooperative banks. Did you know that 8 million people are members in cooperatives and they are the most poorest of the country who's members of these cooperatives? So he built a solution to help them digitize, for them to have a debit card, for them to have that digital experience. And he currently, what I am very happy about is throughout his journey, we were able to help him and now he's a company who's getting further investments from Singapore. He said it's another business in Singapore. So we tell the story from Kuliyapitiya to Singapore, the story of Sanjeeva. These are some of the few reasons that I still stay on because I believe that entrepreneurship especially is a game changer and it's all to entrepreneurs are countercultural. We are going to hear from a few entrepreneurs in the next few minutes as well. They're countercultural. I believe that more than the corporates, these entrepreneurs who are well attuned with environment, well attuned with community, well attuned with understanding, especially when you talk about new intelligence like AI, robotics, they're attuned to it, they're sensitive about it, and they will create that new change, the transformation that we see in the world. And we see it in Sri Lanka. We have about 860 entrepreneurs registered on the national platform that we operate, and 1/3 of them is outside the Western province. And digital is also a place where we can get opportunities, people can drive opportunities. We'll end with one story of a lady, I think she's from Kolonnava called Super Creamy. She made ice cream using fruits. During the COVID pandemic, her business got entirely lost. But because of certain interventions of introducing her to digital platforms, she's now a growing entrepreneur. She has more people employed, feeding her family and driving the business. And hence of this purpose that I feel that God has given me to be here, to be able to address some strategical changes in the country as well. I'm part of an AI task force developing a national AI strategy, part of a digital strategy and contributing in some way. I feel that even though we don't know where the ship is going and the ship is sinking, that I'm still staying on with this organization. Thank you for listening.